Hello everybody, it's Molly here. I hope y'all are having a wonderful start to summer. I am, because the new Stampin' Up! Catalogs launched June 1st. Now this is about a week later because that's how I roll, but I just wanted to share with y'all some organizational tips that I'm hearing a lot of demonstrators post questions about how they do this or that, or customers saying, how do y'all do this or that. So I just wanted to share with y'all some of the things that I do. Nothing too special, but I thought you might enjoy them. I want to start off with showing you my upline, whose name is Susan. She's, I think, the world's best upline. Just wonderfully talented artist and all, but also generous to her team. She sent us these tabs for our catalog that she had printed using some Avery labels, and she highlighted the different divisions in the book, and I loved them, and so I couldn't wait to put them on my catalog. And she actually sent us the pages that they go on and all. Well, then I took my book to Office Depot to have them bind it, and unfortunately, can you see these dog-eared pages? What happened was the sweet young lady, when she bound it, she cut some of the pages too narrow, so they're not staying in. So drat. Love it and all that kind of stuff. But it forced me to, I took another book to Office Depot, had them bind it. She did a much better job this time. And then I rebought those labels. Instead of buying them in colors, which I couldn't find as easily, I bought the white ones. And what they are is Avery. Let me just show you this, Susan. I hope you don't mind me sharing this. It's number 16280. They come with a template inside, so they're real easy to type on there what you want. But they're adhesible plastic tabs. And so what I did was not only the ones that Susan did, which were great dividers for the thing, I did some of my favorite stamp sets or die sets or the different divisions, and as you can see, that's a lot of tabs on a catalog, but it makes it real easy for me to look stuff up. Just as a note on adhering these tabs, I start from the bottom, because then I can go to the next page I want to put a tab on, see, like right here, and lay it right down where it needs to go. I found if I did it this way, I just couldn't line them up as much coming from the front, trying to do that. So I started from the back. Okay, the second thing I did on my catalog, which I know it's goofy. There's some little girls that just love school supplies. I'm one of those. But anyway, I printed some, these happen to be some Avery labels I've had in my drawer forever, and they're removable. They're adhesive, but you can peel them off if you need to. Anyway, so I just printed up a bunch of labels. Of course, my favorite colors are turquoise and lime and stuff, so that say got it. And then what happens is, as you go through the catalog, let's see if I can find a page. I put down here, got it. Can y'all see that? So it doesn't show up too much, but it's enough to let me know what I've got. Let's see if there's one here. See, can you see it, like right here? Got it. So I like that, because as I go through the book, I hate to tell you, I cannot remember what sets I have or what the names of them for. See, I just got in this Christmas paper, so I've got a little got it label right there. So that's two things I did to make my catalog much easier for me to use and kind of as a point of reference. And again, I want to give a shout out to Susan. Incredible upline. Okay, so those are those. Now, what that brings me to is, you saw those got it pages. I then took my older catalogs. Unfortunately, I've only been doing Stampin' Up! For, yay, my year anniversary is in June. Matter of fact, it's the 11th, so isn't that like soon, if you're watching this video today. So I took my older catalogs, because a lot of people are trying to remember what sentiment is in what set, or what set has what, or what die set has what. I took an old notebook I've had for 100 years, just a clear, cheap notebook. Of course, I printed the cover like this. I'm going to go past this page first. And then I cut out the pages from older catalogs for the stamp sets that I have and put them in these sleeves. I can look on, I've got my stamp sets sorted alphabetically on some IKEA shelves. They're great, but my eyes are a little older than the little bitty prints on the side of those boxes, so I can flip through here real easily, see what sets I have, and then just reach up knowing they're alphabetical. So if I see tabs for everything, I just know where to go alphabetically. Well, what's great about this too is, or what I like about it, I have it divided by like everyday sentiments, the ones you use most often. You can't see the tabs here hardly because they're clear, but I've got backgrounds. I've got, like whimsical and masculine. I've got holiday separated. Like here's holiday. And then in the back, of course, I have the punches and dies. And while these dice pictures or still small enough, it's an easy reference for me to see what that is. So while I am brokenhearted that this catalog with Susan's labels, which I treasure, I can't tell you how much I treasure those, I am going to be using this to go ahead and cut apart now to put my current sets in here, since it's like I can't live with that dog ear kind of thing. So those are what I've done for my catalog, and an easy reference for me to find. I see where some demonstrators were sweet enough to list all the sentiments by stamp set on an Excel form. Oh my gosh, y'all who do that, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. However, for me, I like being able to see, you know, I can just flip through this quick, the actual size and shape of a stamp, because a lot of times I'll design a card first because I like playing with paper and color. Then I'll go back and try to figure out what stamp set I actually want to use on there. And also I like being able to see them this way, kind of quick and easy for me. Okay, so that's that. Now, the next thing I did organizationally for myself, those who were fortunate to go to On Stage with Stamping Up got a little cube that was the colors, you know, with a little punch in it and all, and I didn't get to go. So not to be outdone, I have made myself a little cheat sheet of colors. What I did was, this is cardstock. On a Word document, I just printed, like, here's the 2018, 2020 colors, 2017, 2019 in colors, and I've listed them where I can read them here, and then I have them in that same order on the samples. So here's the subtles, which I think is one of my favorite. Well, I don't know, I like all the colors. I was going to say this is one of my favorites. But anyway, again, so there's Blushing Bride, Calypso. So I made, you know, cut myself some little samples. The samples I cut only because the size I picked was literally because these are the scrap sizes that I had some laying around with. So I started with that size and then carried through. Or it's 2.5 by 3 3/4. And then this is 2.5 by 4 1/4. Gives you that little tab there. So as you can see, here are the brights. List all the color, they're in order. Regals, of course, and neutrals. So what happens if I want to start matching up colors, you know, from different groups, you can see where I can quickly make myself some cheat sheets, you know, of color. So that's another thing I did to organize. I have seen where some people cut the stacks and put the name on the individual color. Ooh, I'm too lazy to do that many labels, but I love what they've done, but I'm just too lazy. And then I saw where one lady actually took one of her label punches, just punched them out in labels, so you're absolutely assured they're going to be the same size. She punched a hole in them. Brilliant idea. Unfortunately, I didn't see that until after I'd taken the time to cut all these. But if I had seen that first, great idea on using the tab punch. This particular piece right here is, I have a lot of scrapbook albums that come with this size in the album, which is way too little for me. I end up buying posts this long, you know. So I had plenty of these around to use as the binder. So that's the next thing I wanted to share with y'all that I do. So I'm excited about that. Now, I mentioned Susan, great upline. She has us doing card shares, or she asked us to. She didn't make us, but we like doing it and all. So I want to share with you the card share that I got in recently from our team, some of our team members. And I'm going to start with the one from Susan. She does have a video on this, and I'll try to find it and link it below. But look how pretty this card is. Oh my gosh, isn't that stunning? So I love the colors that she used. I love the stamp set that she used. She actually used a thinlet die to emboss this page. This is from the Stitched All Around. These stamps in here are from the same stamp set, and I don't own it, and I don't remember the name. I think it's got the word Serenade in it. But anyway, but isn't that beautiful? This, if you can see that punch there, that's a die that makes that stitching mark in the paper. She actually used Wink Estella on it and all. I love this card, Susan. It is just stunning. Set the bar, right? Keep raising that bar for us. And then, of course, she stamped the envelope, and here's her card. It's Nola Creations. It's Wow Nola Creations, and there is her name if you want to look her up and see her work. She is incredible. Okay, I don't know which order to go to, but I'm just picking them up. The next one is from a good friend of mine named Dawn, and she made this card with one of my top 10 favorite sets new for this year. Is the I think it's Tranquil Textures, and you can get the bundle with the stamp set and the dies, which I would highly recommend. And the papers from the set are just beautiful. Oh my God, just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, how clever. It's like a cut apart piece, so you can get a peek at the sentiment. And then you open that up, she's got some extra stamping. So Dawn really knocked it out of the park with this one. Of course, she's got some of the twine from the Nature's Poem, Rooted in Nature collection. And so I love that. And then, of course, Dawn as well stamped the envelope. So beautiful card, Dawn. I'm just, I'll never be able to use them. I just like them. May have to use it on a scrapbook page. Okay, one of our newest team members, her name is Lisa Lapine, or Lapine. And look at her cute little card she stamped. She made this envelope, it looks like. How, that's great. Okay, anyway, she used the Abstract Impression set. This is the Share What You Love stamp set. It looks like it's done on glossy paper, that she sponged it or streak dyed it or, used different colors. Just a beautiful watercolor effect. You can see the little leaf punch here, a little bit of linen thread. This is from the Delightfully Detailed Laser Papers. If you don't have those laser papers, I'm just going to reach across and show you a card here. This is a card I'm about to do a video on. Look how gorgeous those, they're just stunning, that detailed laser cut, Delightfully Detailed Laser Paper. So this is a beautiful card from Lisa, and look at all the stuff she did on the inside. Just stunning, just stunning. And then, of course, stamp the envelope. So, oh, what a great team. Competition there, they keep raising the bar on me. Okay, next is Nancy, is a friend of mine and just an incredible stamper and team leader that is Stampin' on Sanders Pond. This is her business card if you want that. She used the Rooted in Nature set. And one of the things I always love, Nancy's cards are always so elegant. Just great touches, and I love them. On this one, I don't know if you can see, but she used a little bit of the gold thread. She gold embossed these leaves. Use this tree. Now the Rooted in Nature, or Nature's Poem, I think, set comes with dies that cut out all these trees and leaves. And this, I think she must have fussy cut. But anyway, it's You Are Wonderful. She's got it embossed in what, copper? So maybe that's copper thread. I'm not sure. Anyway, gold and copper. And then she's got a little bit of a doily peeking out there. So what a beautiful card. And I love this stamp. Be strong, be happy, be you. I love it. I'm going to be using that on scrapbook pages. Cut that out. So Nancy just did a beautiful, beautiful card. As always, her taste is just impeccable. Okay, last but certainly probably least is the card that I did, and I used the Abstract Impression papers, which, groovy, man. I love these things. I used the Abstract Impression stamps here. Then, of course, we needed to use a little embellishment on it, the card. I used the some of the metal charms from the Rooted in Nature collection, because I love these leaves. And then, so the stamp set is one of the best things in life is you, and you're a blessing. So I like how I stamped that there. Love the colors. Love, love, love these colors. And then, just for giggles and grins, I did stamp the envelope, and I made a little envelope liner for it, just because I like stamping. So I was having fun stamping away. And all. So these are from our card swap from Susan's team. I want to thank y'all so much who participated. Y'all are such inspirations for me. And Susan, again, big shout out. And again, I'm just brokenhearted that my little catalog with your tabs got, schmucked up there. And I did try to take the tabs off ever so slowly. I tore the first 2 pages, and the tabs were leaving. I was like, I just think I'm poo. But anyway, so thank you for leading me to those tabs. Okay, again, y'all, hope you enjoy these little tips and tricks. And if you need any further information, just reach out to me. I'll send it to you. I did not want to post a Word document of the labels I did, because you need to match it up to your templates. But I will if you ask me to, I guess, because, but I'm telling you, some of mine, and again, I did it on the ones I have. Just go back here. Like this is the Darling label set. And where is it? It's actually right here, but because when I turn this tab, it's going to bring me to here. And then just showing you these were my quirks and all. But like this one is around the corner punch. I don't have this one yet, but I'm gonna. And then I do have this one. Got it. See? Got it. Can you see the little got it sticker and all? So some of them have 2 names on them, front and back. And then some of them, if they're a big enough set, or the word holiday or kits or something, I printed up the same word on front and back. So they're peculiar to me, so that's why I didn't, you do your thing kind of thing. But like here's dies, big shots, punches, paper, ink, so it takes me right to that page. So I love my little tabs, love my upline. Y'all have a great day. Thank y'all, those of you who share your ideas. Oh, I want to show you the other thing in this book. I forgot. Give me just one more minute. There was one of the demonstrators posted a file on the demonstrator planning place that we're, you know, I'm lucky enough to get to see those posts, be a member of that Facebook group. She posted a huge list of all of the colors that go with the designer papers from Forever, I guess. Well, I don't have all the papers from Forever, so what I did was I imported that Excel file that she made. I reconfigured it so that, oh, I'm sorry about the glare. These are what I printed up from her list for the new catalog. So it actually, here's the name of the paper, here's the catalog that it's out of, and then here's the colors that go with it. And then this page, the back of it, these are the ones from last year's catalog. These are the ones from the Occasions catalog last year. So to that demonstrator, and again, I don't want to send this out how I reconfigured it because she did the original, and I, you know, without asking her permission, I don't want to do it. But oh my gosh, what a great tool this is for me, because I have been trying to keep those little things from the back of the designer paper. That's not working out for me as well. You know, they get all over the place. This is a gift from her doing that file for us. So I wanted to share that with you. Okay, I'll stop rambling. Y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful summer. Hope to see you again soon. If you would, please like and share this video. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. I want to get, you know, my vids going around some more and all. So with all the video changes on YouTube, we need the new pushes for some of us and all. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful summer. See you again soon. Bye-bye.